and welcome to Smoke Break. This is your host, Rodolfo,
And your co-host, Jackson.
and this podcast is just dedicated to just talking about whatever the fuck is going on this week.
Just shooting the shit.
Just shooting the shit, like a smoke break. Hence the
Exactly.
name. And what better fucking topic to get into than start with Twitter? Have you been on Twitter this week?
Mm-hmm. I'm on Twitter every week.
I want to start with this video, bro, because when I first saw this video, I was like, holy shit. Like, I probably watched the video like 4 fucking times because I was just so in awe of the video. Have you seen that that hotel room that's flooding?
No. Oh! Wait, no, is it that guy that jumps on the car?
Yes.
Yes, dude, that is so funny. Oh my god.
Dude, okay, so for anyone who hasn't seen the video, it's hard to describe, but basically what it is this guy, and he's like, it's like a hotel room, and
Well, it kind of looks like an apartment.
It's an apartment or hotel room, and literally there's water coming out of every fucking window possible. Like, it's just pouring out. It's like it's a waterfall. It's like pouring out, and like there's this dude,
and it's one of those places where it's like the doors.
The
front door opens up to like a balcony, so the water's just flowing all the way out onto the parking lot.
It's like a motel.
Yeah,
it's like those motels where you like pay weekly. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
those, like,
or like
stays.
hourly.
Yeah. So some dude's like on the railing there, and he's literally soaked, like head to fucking toe. This dude has been in the water for like hours.
Yeah.
He's been swimming around in his hotel room, and he like gets on the edge like he's gonna jump off, and he jumps on top of the car, and then he like slips and breaks the windshield of the car.
And then that girl just starts screaming bloody murder.
Dude,
oh my god.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
And he does not give a fuck. He just looks at her and he's like, "Oh shit," and then like just like walks away.
He just like walks away in the parking lot. He doesn't even like run away or anything. And,
yeah.
That's the video just ends. There's absolutely no explanation about like what's going on or like if it, like there's just no explanation.
No, well, I sent you a tweet that was like under that tweet that kind of, I mean, he said it kind of explained it, but there's no like
there's no evidence. There's no news article.
Yeah.
Once I see the news article, I'll believe it.
True. People on Twitter fake a lot of
stuff. That's fucking, it's just so ridiculous that you'll never just, it's just wild. That's what it is.
Yeah. It is wild.
That shit's fucking funny.
Yeah, but apparently what that tweet said though was that he was like trying to kill himself. And I was like, oh damn.
He's trying to kill himself in a fucking fish tank, bro.
But he did not look
so
like
full.
He was trying to kill himself because he was just going crazy. He was bullying, bro. Like he didn't look depressed to me.
That dude was on crack. Yo, he needs some milk.
Dude, when I first watched that video, that girl that was just screaming, like it was like a little kid, bro. Like I saw like a tweet reply that was like that little girl ain't making the car payments, bro. Like that ain't her car. Like what is she screaming about? Like Jesus,
dude, I don't know.
Man.
I don't know. That shit, the whole thing. If you haven't watched it, definitely go watch it. It's still on Twitter somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what you would look up.
That shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it is very funny.
More on the Twitterverse, though.
So.
It went viral. It's stupid. Here's other stuff that I saw, and that's something I wanted to talk about. Have you been watching the Tory Lanez IG lives?
Yes. Oh, those are so funny, dude.
Okay, so again, if no one has watched it, Tory Lanez is this recording. He's like this fucking rapper. He's this rapper, and he's been doing like these quarantine radio things, but like.
They're like, on Instagram Live.
It's on Instagram Live. So it's like you're going to the club and Tory Lanez is like hosting it, bro. He's been hosting these twerkathons. Have you been seeing, bro? He has it's a twerkathon, and this man is dead ass. He's acting like a dog on him, bro.
Bro,
He's acting like a dog.
he makes it, bro. Like his reactions just make it like so funny.
He's
It
there,
makes
bro.
me laugh so hard.
Dude, it fucking geeks me when he asks them to like put milk on their butts. He's like, "Do you got some milk?" And they're like, "Yeah, I got some milk." And he's like, "She's gonna go get the milk, baby." And his DJ is like, "Perfect." He's like doing all these fucking sound effects.
Hey, you're gonna use those in some songs later, you know?
Yeah, bro, for
Gonna use
sure.
Gonna throw
Dude,
that
the
on the
best ones
track.
or when like the girls with the big butts they're twerking, and he's like, "Fatty, fatty."
Oh my god, bro. Those are
Dude,
so
that shit
funny.
so fucking funny. That man is so out of pocket. Did you see that the Instagram
He
CEO was
is.
like, he like told him to tone it down?
No way.
He was like, "Yo, keep it
That's
PG
so funny.
13." He was like, "I like that you're attracting like a lot of people to Instagram, but like keep it PG 13."
Damn. Wait, what was he doing that wasn't PG-13?
Bro, having like half naked bitches on the story, bro.
Well, I mean, come on, like, yeah, that's PG-13.
No, it's not.
Like there's
There's some
half
naked
naked
bitches out
girls
there.
in like PG-13 movies, you know.
I guess.
I mean, I feel like if he was like pulling out guns and shit, like yeah, maybe like
Oh,
that
he's
would
also
be
smoking
fucked up.
blunts.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
But I
He's
feel like
always got a blunt.
people do that on Instagram Live all the time. You know, I feel like
I mean, there's so much shit on Instagram Live that goes unchecked. So
true. It's just because he's popular, so they're like,
yeah, I mean, this last one he had like 240 something. Did you see that he brought on Alexis Texas?
no, that is funny though.
He brought on Alexis Texas.
That's
For those of you
hilarious,
who
bro.
don't know, Alexis Texas is a actress. Let me just read her IMDb page out to you guys. So she's starred
what's the
in
word?
382 films. Such as My Dad's Hot Girlfriend, My First Sex Teacher, Dinner with Danny, Jesse's Sex Machine. So as you
Wow.
know, she's
Those are some
quite-
quality movies, right?
I know, yeah, quite the actress. She is quite the CB. So yeah, Alexis Texas was twerking on his live today. It's
Did
just
you watch
crazy.
it live?
I did not watch it live. I missed out on it, unfortunately. I
Damn.
did bookmark it for later though.
I don't understand. I don't think like I was just thinking like I don't think Instagram would do shit to Tory Lanez if he just continued to do whatever the fuck he's doing.
I don't think
Like
so either.
imagine if Tory Lanez actually got like banned from Instagram. Like there'd be a fucking uproar. Like I don't think
Yeah.
that would happen.
Well, I just think people would get mad because they don't regulate anything else on it, and there's like much worse shit on
Yeah, true.
IG Live
Very
anyways.
true.
It's just crazy. Here's the thing though. If your girl... Okay, so this is what he does. So I actually watched one for research purposes. I watched one, and some girl had her boyfriend there. So if you were some girl's boyfriend and your girl end up on IG Live, what you doing? Are you gassing her up?
Yeah, because that's funny as fuck.
Well, the thing is,
If it's
dude,
on Tory Lanez,
he was giving out
yes.
a band, bro, to whoever won his like twerkathon. He was giving out a band. Hell
Oh
yeah.
for sure.
That's some PS5 money, you dig? I'm getting the PS5 and the new Xbox this year, bro.
Oh, for sure.
My girl, but dude, I'm getting the milk and the baby oil, everything.
Hey, bro, and she get like famous
Everything,
off
bro.
that shit, you know? She's, I'll be a
On
stay-at-home
God.
dad.
On
that's
God,
that's
bro.
straight with me.
That's the goal. That's the goal for sure. Man, coronavirus got people acting up, bro.
Oh yeah. Social media is just crazy because of coronavirus.
Yeah, bro. Oh,
Everybody's
God.
just releasing everything on social
Everything.
media.
Yeah, everything that they'd release to their friends in person is just getting released on social media.
Yeah, I will never do that. Social media will never.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
either.
know. I don't see social media that way. I see social media as just a fun thing to like show my friends what I'm doing, not a place where I can go like vent about my 6 girlfriends on Twitter or some shit. Like what a bunch of people do. It's like I don't know. Shit's just kind of cringy.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
don't want to know about your personal life, man. I don't want
Yeah,
that on my timeline.
yeah,
I just want to see some funny memes. That's it.
for sure, bro. I'm trying to geek. Speaking of funny memes, okay, so I just have all this Twitter shit that I want to talk about. That's really fucking funny. Did you see that video of that girl breaking up with her boyfriend that was like cheating on her?
Nah, I
It
don't
was
think
some
so.
like girl, and she's like, they're like having a get together somewhere. Apparently, she says it was like a while ago, and she's like, "I'm so thankful for you guys," and like, "I'm so thankful for like all this other shit." And she goes, "But the person I'm not thankful for is so and so." She like points at him, and she's like, "Yeah, I know you've been cheating ass bitch," and like calls him out on a ton of
Whoa.
shit. And, but dude, the camera pans to this dude, and this dude's literally sitting there, and he's just expressionless. Like he just you just see in his, you just see in his face, this dude does not give a fuck, bro.
Oh my
He is
god.
just chilling, and everyone. Okay, so that video got like 6 million views, and everyone in the comments was like, "Hey, I don't think." They were like, "I don't think you were the main girl because he doesn't give a fuck." Like she's
Damn.
like, "You can just get up and leave," and he literally just got up and left. Like he wasn't even like, "Nah, that wasn't me," or "That's wrong," or he didn't look like embarrassed at all. He just like took it.
Wow. I respect that. I do.
Respect.
And he's owning
He said,
his actions.
"Fuck you, I'm cheating." He like he's on his way out calling his ex girl or the girl he cheated on her with. He's like, "Yeah, so plans got expedited. I'm Ubering there right now, bro." Some shit happened. I'm coming earlier. You
Yeah,
better get ready,
that's funny as fuck.
dude. That shit. Yep. And then she deleted the video too.
Oh, damn, yeah, because she probably got clowned on for that. Wait, she
Yeah,
was the
bro.
one
She
that
probably
posted
was.
the video?
Yeah, she's the one that posted it. And like in the video, she's like, "Haha, I'm a bad bitch." And like,
Yeah, and then everybody
Jesus.
just clowned on her.
Everyone was
Oh
like,
my
"Yeah, I don't. We
god.
don't. We don't think you were the main hoe
That's
there, bro. You definitely the
funny.
side hoe."
Damn, I love it when
It's
shit
just,
backfires like that on people, bro.
yeah, bro.
So
Like
fun.
that guy who, that Addison Rae song we talked about.
Yeah.
That shit backfired on him so bad, so bad.
Oh my god.
I feel a little bad for him, but he's the
Yeah.
one who.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
his fault.
when you
It's
use
his
the
fault for
internet,
sure.
there are risks.
There are risks. We can clown on you at any time.
Yeah. That's that,
Oh God.
people always like talk about like, they get mad at like YouTubers or something for, clowning on people. And it's like, if people are willing to put that cringy ass funny shit out there, like you have every right to clown on them for it. It's not bullying. It's just a friendly clowning with your boys, you know?
Yeah, I
I
think
don't know.
once there's like a certain line where you cross in bullying. It's like when you start attacking stuff they can't control.
Yeah.
Is like when that
Well,
becomes bullying.
I
Like if you make fun of how they like their appearance or some shit. Like there's a
well, I
fine
think you
line
can
there.
still make fun of someone's appearance without them getting offended, you know? Like some people just don't give a shit about that, you know? And like you could like make fun of somebody forever and they won't give a fuck. So it's like there's some people
Yeah.
where I feel like it's just like different for every person, you know? Like you might make fun of one person,
Yeah.
they don't give a fuck, and you make fun of another person for like the smallest thing, and they'll get mad. You should have
Yeah.
to probe people, test the waters.
Yeah, I also just feel like if you're putting shit out on the internet, you should definitely like put it out with an expectation to get
Yeah,
clowned on.
exactly. Like you can't expect to be
You know?
treated,
Yeah.
different than
The
everyone else.
internet's not nice.
Yeah, it's not.
Not nice
If
at
you
all.
want to make, if you want to be famous and make money from the internet, you can't complain about people clowning on you.
Definitely.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like if I made some shit for like YouTube or something and somebody clown on me, like I fully accept that shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm different, I guess, than other people. Some people are more sensitive than others. Um oh, I wanted to tell a little story. Just because I've been back on the Jewel lately. and I
Okay.
wanted to tell my little my freshman jewel story. I
Yes.
think I've told you about how I used to like sell them.
Yeah,
You remember
flip
that?
them. Yes, I did that a
Yeah.
couple
So
times as
I
well.
haven't like told you the method that I would go through though. Um, but like basically, so freshman year, me and this was when like Jewel was popping off. Me and my roommate discovered that you could just email Jewel with your serial code, and they would send you a free Jewel without having to send the old one back.
Hmm.
And then you could use the serial code from the new Jewel they sent you and get another one, and you could just endlessly get jewels.
Yeah.
Well, not endlessly because eventually they catch on, but you could do that for a while. And I think I did it for like 10 jewels, and
10
I
jewels.
just kept dude. I made pretty good money off of it.
10
and
fucking jewels? Oh my
yeah, dude.
fucking god. I did it with like
yeah,
2. I do
I would
fucking
like
10.
me and my roommate would just like we would order, well, he knew a bunch of people that wanted them too, so like I had like a constant demand for them. And I would have dude, I had like dudes in my DMs that I barely knew like asking me to buy a jewel from them or for them or from me, and I was like, dude, like what the fuck am I, like I'm not. I was like the
So it's
jewel
like to
plug,
be
bro.
a drug dealer.
It's what it's like to be a senior in high school that can buy jewels for all the kids. And but I would like get them in the mail in my dorm, and I would like carefully, basically like what you could do is the packaging was really loose at the time, and there was just like one little piece of tape that like kept the box open, and so I would like carefully like take off the piece of tape, and I would open the box, and I would like take a picture of the serial code, and then carefully put it back in the box, tape it back up, and then like sell it like it was new for like $10 less than what you could buy at the gas
$10
station.
market price.
Yeah, and I made like
It was
$300
undercutting the
before they caught
competition.
on. Yeah, it was pretty tight. I was just thinking about that story, and I thought it was long enough for me to like tell it to people. And like maybe not get in trouble. I don't know. I don't know if
Not
they're
just say
coming after
one
me, bro.
sentence about it and be like, yeah, so freshman year I sold jewels. And then everyone just sit around just like, oh, cool, I guess.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking like I get like a letter from like
A
some
cease and
like
desist
fucking
letter.
FBI, yeah. Or Jewel. Jewel comes after me with a lawsuit, bro. Like that'd be crazy.
They'd be fucked.
Hey, Jules in their own lawsuit right now,
Yeah,
honestly.
Jewel's
So,
basically been run into the ground by the
yeah,
FDA and all this other shit.
and it's kind of sad because like there's so many other companies that are doing the exact same thing,
Yeah.
but like for
Well, I
some
mean,
reason the public harped on
it's
Juul,
because Juul's like
and
the most popular one. Like
yeah,
when everyone
I mean I
was
guess, and they
vaping, it was
also
Juuls. Like
advertise,
everyone was Juuling.
yeah, and they like advertise towards kids more
Yeah.
apparently, but I feel like most vaping companies did that anyways.
Well,
So I don't know.
I just feel like the most marketing you got was like seeing other people with it. Because I never really saw anything from Juul. It was like, oh, I want to get a Juul. I just wanted a Juul
True.
because everyone else had one.
Yeah,
And it was just like what was cool at the
that's how
time.
I was.
Yeah. I mean, now you have a ton of. For me, the one thing that pisses me off the most about people using Juuls is that like the people that use Juuls, like I'd say 90% of the people who use them would never smoke an actual cigarette.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
if you're
yeah.
gonna use a Juul, like smoke at least one cigarette to make like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
come
No,
on,
I
bro. Like,
agree.
it just doesn't make sense. Like,
You don't start at a Juul.
yeah,
You
like
know?
how are you gonna smoke nicotine? But then when someone offers you like the real deal, and it's like, yo, hit this cig, like you're gonna be like, ew, no, I
Yeah,
don't
and you're
like
like
it.
gross.
Shut
What?
up, shut up.
I mean, I get like if you don't like the taste of cigs or whatnot, but like if you're poisoning your brain, your underage brain with nicotine,
Yeah,
why the fuck do you
don't
care
be a
about your
bitch.
lungs?
Smoke a fucking cig. Inhale some real
But
cancer.
yeah, for sure.
Not a lot of people vape though anymore.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
it's definitely become like
It's
less
kind
of
of
a
gone.
thing.
It's crazy though. That shit was so big like a couple years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I hopped on that train when it was big.
I
Like I
hopped on
was
that train
definitely
too.
caught up in the hype.
I had one, and then I think after a semester, I like looked because I was like keeping my pods in like a little pencil cup, and after the semester, I like looked at it and I was like, "Yo, there's way too many fucking pods in here." I was like, "I
Yeah,
gotta
I did the same
stop.
thing.
I gotta stop." And I did. I lost the jewel, so at that point, I was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
it just
I'm not
wasn't
gonna
like a
pay
big.
$30
You
for it."
weren't like a. Well, were you like a? Would you consider yourself like addicted when you had it?
Mm, kinda. I mean, I was hitting it a lot. I was hitting it
Yeah,
just when I shouldn't have been hitting it. Because I mean, it's just the
yeah,
convenience of hitting it in like in your room and in your
yeah. That's
dorm,
what
and plus
gets me.
like I don't know, freshman year of college is like fucking weird. It's like you're doing stuff to harm yourself, but you don't care because you're like, oh, I'm in college.
Yeah.
At least
Well, yeah,
that's
and you also have like everybody around you is doing that
yeah,
shit too. So
and everyone
it's
else
just
like
kind of like, come
wants to
on,
do
finish
like
your lines.
crazy shit because it's college, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, and you just got there.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
for sure. I don't know. That's what I
yeah,
thought,
dude.
dude. Because if I drank like as much as I did freshman year, now I'd fucking decease. Like two Four Locos, like every
Yeah,
fucking time I got drunk. Like first semester, bro, it was like, let's go get two Four Locos. And that's the pregame. And it's like
yeah.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, bro. Like I'm drinking a total of six Four Locos, my man. Like before going out.
Yeah,
Like what the hell was wrong with me?
that's too much.
It was too much.
Just too much, dude. I've never been into Four Locos. I mean, I've drank them before, but I've just never like,
Literally,
I've never been like, yeah, let's go to the gas station and get some Four Locos. You
well,
know, like,
the only attraction to me was like it's $5, and two
true.
Four Locos like absolutely put me on my ass. And I was like, dude,
Yeah,
that's like the cheapest shit you can ever buy. And you
but
get
at
what
that
you
point,
pay
I would
for,
just go
you
buy
know.
liquor.
You're
I mean, if you want to get
gonna
that
buy a
fucked
five
up, just
dollar
go buy
liquor.
liquor. Well, you can buy like an $8 fifth.
Not in Alabama.
Well, yeah, I guess
Not in
prices are
Alabama because you
different
got those
now.
crazy markups, bro.
True, yeah, liquor's expensive over there.
Yeah,
Not
so
as expensive in
that's why it
Tennessee.
was just Four Locos for us. But now, like, I someone gave me a Four Loco for my birthday last year, and I was like, "Fuck you, you're a piece of shit." On my 20th birthday, so of course I had to drink it. It's just disrespectful to not drink a gift.
Oh yeah,
So, dude, I was fucked up. Just like now, like I'm pretty sure one Four Loco would like get me drunk as fuck, and then two Four Locos would probably black me out, like right now.
yeah. No, I my tolerance for alcohol is definitely a lot lower
Yeah,
now.
my tolerance
I
has
mean,
dropped.
yeah, I feel like I don't know. It's weird because like I feel like I go out more now, but I drink less the more I go out. You
Just
know,
more
like I go
responsible.
out. Yeah, it's weird. Like I go out like more as I get older to like bars and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I definitely have like less, and I'm not always being like I'm always not trying to get like super hammered. You know,
Hmm.
like sometimes I'll just go and have like 5 or 6 beers and get a nice buzz going.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No, I'm
It's
definitely with
weird.
you, bro.
Growing up's weird.
Growing up is weird, but sometimes fuck it, just go get blackout. I'll go get
Oh
super
yeah.
fucking drunk.
There has to be
It's a happy
just
medium. It's not four
yeah.
times a week.
After quarantine's over, blackout
Yes, bro.
for sure.
Dude, fuck. It's a whole week, bro. Whole blackout week, man.
Quarantine week,
Dude,
baby.
after coronavirus or after whatever the fucking lockdowns, like when the bars reopen and shit, it's
Yeah.
gonna be like I don't. You can't even compare it to anything. It's gonna be
Oh
like
yeah. It's gonna
the
be crazy.
renaissance of drinking.
I hope it's gonna be
Everyone,
crazy.
I hope it is crazy too, bro. I hope
That'd be fun.
it's like the whole country just won the Super Bowl. That's what it's
Yeah,
gonna be. It's
exactly.
the Super
That's yeah.
Bowl
I was about to
parade
say it'd be
energy
like
is
a
what it
sporting
is.
event.
Super
Yeah.
Bowl parade energy. That's what it would
Like
be.
a or like the yeah oh fuck, what am I thinking of? Oh, in the 40s when we like won World War II, and
Yeah.
there was all those
Everybody in the
parades and
fucking
all like the
streets.
yeah,
Everybody drunk
everybody
as fuck.
booling.
That's what it is, baby. That's how it's gonna be.
Yes,
I'm gonna be
that's what
right
we
there
need.
too, bro.
But instead of the soldiers, it'll be
The
the
fucking
doctors
doctors. Hell
walking
yeah.
through.
I'ma
That'd be
kiss me
dope.
a doctor. Oh God, dude. Yes. And the thing, I mean, I'm going all in, bro. I'm hosting a party and I'm paying. I'm paying for everyone's alcohol. I don't give a fuck. You have to
Open
show up.
bar, baby.
Open bar. Yes, open bar. Open bar. You hear
Oh
that,
my god.
everyone? Open bar. My place after Rona's over. Post Rona, baby.
Post Rona.
Post
That's
Rona.
gonna be the new like historical label.
But okay, but actually
Post
though, it is
Corona.
going to be a historical label because
Oh
what's
yeah.
happening right now
Because it's
is
gonna change
fucking
so much.
insane. Fucking
Yeah, like
insane.
this is definitely have a lasting impact on the next like 20 years of
Just a big generational impact,
policy.
for sure.
It'd be super interesting to see
But I mean,
that.
like when we're grown, we're gonna be like, yeah, we lived through Rona, bro. You should have been at the Rona
Yeah.
parties. You should have been at the post Rona parties. You should have hit up. You should
Yeah,
have hit up
it's
post
like if
Rona
somebody
club,
came to
baby.
me. It's like if somebody came to me and was like, "I lived through the Spanish flu." I'd be like, "Damn, that's crazy." Now I get to tell my kids like, I mean, I don't get to tell my kids because it's not like a privilege, but like, now I tell my kids like, "Oh shit, I lived through Corona."
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like
Kind of cool.
we're at a good place to live through Corona because we're like at that place where like we're older than high school, so I don't think it affects high schoolers that much. But then we're not like
Yeah.
adults, so we're not stressing over like lost jobs and shit
Yeah,
like that.
like yeah, we're definitely
Yeah.
in the middle where like
Yeah.
we're not super worried about
Yeah.
it, but still have to take it seriously.
Definitely. Stay inside, everyone. Wash your fucking hands
Oh yeah,
before I literally
for
come beat you
sure.
up. If you're not
Yeah,
washing your hands,
wash your fucking hands.
oh
all I
fucking
gotta
God,
say.
wash your fucking hands.
And don't go to the fucking beach, you stupid
God.
fucks.
Swear to God, if I catch you at the if I see your fucking Snapchat stories of you hanging out with other fucking people or like driving around and shit, oh my fucking God.
It's like that dude that video you sent me of that guy in Kenya who was just
Yeah,
going in
he's just
and
coming
whipping
around.
people.
Yeah, that's gonna be me in the fucking streets with the belt out, belting y'all hoes to get back in
Just
your
whipping
fucking
people
house.
that are congregating.
On God. On God.
They deserve it.
This is funny because I actually wanted to ask you something. Do you think it's okay to call people out for not social distancing?
I mean, it depends. I mean, like, I think it depends on like what you're doing. Like those kids over like spring break that were on the news and they're like, Corona's not gonna stop me from partying, bro. Like, yes, those dudes deserve to be absolutely clowned on. But like, if you're just like I see people like that post something about like them going to the park or something, and like somebody like comments, stay inside. What are you doing? And it's like, all right, bro. Like, I understand. Like, you need to inform people and tell people to social distance and stay inside. But like, you're allowed to go to the park, man, as long as you keep 6 feet away from people. I mean, and like the orders are different everywhere throughout the United States, so you don't really know what's allowed and what's not. So personally, I don't really think. I think it's. I mean, I don't have a problem with like people clowning on other people, but I think it's unnecessary to like seriously criticize people for not social distancing. I tweeted earlier. I said like people should be more frustrated with their local governments than with like individuals who don't follow the rules. Because I mean, in my opinion, it's the government's job to keep people away from like public places like beaches and town squares and things like that. And if they're not doing that, then that's their fault, not the individual.
Well, I'm not really a big confrontation type of guy, especially with like people that I don't have that much beef with. But the thing
True.
is that like if I see someone out there and I know them, like I'm it's a mental note. It's a mental note that you're a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, no.
Mental note, you're a piece
Mental
of shit.
note for sure. Like not, I wouldn't say piece of shit because I don't think people like they're not necessarily like. You don't really know if they're like purposely being like, I don't give a fuck about Corona. Like they may think like that's okay to do. Even
Just
when
misinformed.
When they.
I feel sorry for you for being so misinformed. But for me, if you're listening to this
But yeah,
and
I
you've
definitely
been
put
out
that
in
the back of
public,
my head.
definitely in the back of my head.
I
know.
silently judge people
Yeah.
who do that
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm talking
And
about
I'm
you.
like, yeah,
Hey,
that's
you're
kinda
getting put
shitty to
on
do.
blast on smoke break. Tell fucking everyone she's getting put on blast.
We're gonna make a list of people, and we're just gonna read them
Yeah,
out.
I have
Of
every single
who.
one of y'all addresses. We're gonna dox your ass. We're gonna dox your ass. You got it coming too. You got to come in, and if you're sitting here listening to this and you're like, oh, I wonder if it's me. It probably is because you already think about it. Okay,
Facts.
so you better watch your fucking back. Everyone who's out there
True.
not social distancing.
Yeah. And those dudes who go in like late groceries. Oh my god. What a piece of
They
fucking
said
garbage you
they
have to
said
do
I
to do
got that
that.
36 hot pocket pack, baby. We're set. They go bulk buy hot pockets and frozen pizzas, and they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, quarantine essentials, bro." They fucking buy an ounce from their weed dealer too.
Yeah, bro. I hate that. Oh my god. I hate like this like just the social media trends that have come out of coronavirus are just the worst. I
Yeah,
hate it.
I think we've seen
I
the
mean, some
best
of
of social
them,
media and the worst of social media
yes.
during this time.
Yes, exactly. I was about to say there's some good shit, but there's also just some horrible shit.
Yeah, Tory Lanez, keep that shit up. I'm trying to see
Yeah.
women
Tory
with
Lanez is
milks
good
on their
shit.
butt.
Hell yeah. And baby
I
oil.
want to see Alexis Texas on that shit. You dig? You're doing the world a favor.
Oh my god, bro. That'd be so funny.
That's just crazy, bro.
I
All
love
right.
Tory Lanez even more.
Yeah. Well, I'm not that big of a fan of him. I like listened to his last album and I was like, this is okay.
Yeah, I haven't listened to his last album, but
Well,
uh
one
I
album
usually like him.
dropped today, I think, or dropped yesterday or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I haven't listened to that
That's the
one
one
yet.
I was talking about. I haven't
Oh,
listened to that
okay.
one either.
Okay.
But I think I don't know. He's got some good songs that I like, but yeah, he's not one of those artists that I'm like,
Super
you know,
crazy about.
like waiting for a new album for.
Yeah, for sure. What a great
He
pivot
got some
point
good
onto
shit.
the music segment. So let's talk about a little bit of
Ooh.
music.
Ooh.
So this is new music again that I was just listening to this week. Um, Definitely highly recommend this album to anyone. Don Toliver's Heaven or Hell. Um,
Ooh.
Shit
Such
spanks.
a good album.
Y'all don't know who Don
Yeah.
Toliver is. He's part of Travis's label, Cactus Jack. He was on a couple Astroworld songs. I know that, but he
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, he
released
was.
his like I think this is his first solo album maybe. Shit's gas, definitely. It's like 12 songs maybe. It's not that long.
Yeah, no. It is definitely a slap. That's probably what I've listened to most in
Yeah,
like the
me too.
past month.
Me too. I put around
So
like
good.
I think I put like definitely 3/4 of his songs on playlists.
Same.
Just
Yeah,
cause yeah,
me too.
I really like his style and I like his production because his production is kind of like Travis's production, but like
Yeah.
his like voice and like rap style is like a lot different, and I
Yeah.
fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I agree. I like his. I don't know. I feel like it's a mix of like Travis and Uzi to me. I
Yeah.
could be like weird, but yeah, I think his voice sounds a lot more like Uzi, but his production definitely sounds
Hmm.
more like Travis.
Yeah.
And I fuck hard with it.
Yeah. Definitely check the album out.
12 million monthly listeners now,
Does
which
he?
is crazy because
Yeah.
like he wasn't even that big like six
Yeah.
months ago or before. His what the album before that I can't remember what it was called. Donnie Womack. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I haven't listened to that album.
I haven't listened to that
But it
one
came
either.
out 2018. But I remember everybody was talking about him back then.
Yeah, I mean, I fucked
And
with him on the couple features he had on Astroworld. I was like, yeah, this guy's pretty good. And one of my other friends, he like recommended it. He was like, yo, listen to these two songs. And then he was like, he like pushed his album. He was like, listen to this album. And I listened to it and I was like, yo, shit's gas. Shit's
yeah,
gas.
slaps.
Definitely recommend listening to it. Did you listen to Frank Ocean's new stuff?
I think I listened to one song. I think it was the song you put on your story. Did you put a song? You put a song on
Yeah,
your
but
story, right?
that's from
Yeah.
Channel Orange, so that's old. But Pyramids,
Oh, yeah. See, I'm not a big Frank Ocean guy, so I
dude, I
wouldn't know.
fucking love Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean, I was talking about this with Nehal earlier, like a couple days ago, and dude, like Frank Ocean's definitely like my second favorite, just artist of all time.
Really?
Yes, bro. Every
That's
single
interesting.
album he's put out is like straight heat, bro. And his voice is just like chef's kiss, bro. It's like mwah.
No, I agree. He definitely has a really good voice. But I don't know. I like him, but I wouldn't say for me he's like, one of my top artists.
Definitely. Definitely is for me.
But yeah, I fuck with him.
But yeah, he dropped 2 singles. He dropped Dear April, and then he dropped Cayendo, which is a Spanish song. So he
Ooh.
sings it all in Spanish, and it's just as fucking good as his English songs. So I'm just in my fucking feels in 2 languages, which is crazy. Dear April is really good. It's like this acousticy song. It's not like his other shit. But definitely, if you
Yeah.
haven't listened to any Frank Ocean, just give it a listen. Like I can't like solely recommend one thing. Just listen to it all. Like that's how fucking good it is. Pyramids though is definitely like stand out one of his top 5 songs easily.
Really?
Yes.
Is that the one I listened to? That was the one you put on
Yeah,
your
that's the one
story?
I put on my story.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah,
I
and
like that
that
one.
shit's like I remember listening to this Joe Budden podcast, and he's there and he's playing it, and he's like, "If you weren't high when you listened to Pyramids for the first time, did you really listen to Pyramids?" And he goes, "Play that shit, motherfucker!" And he's like that, and he's just vibing to it, and that's like every single time I listen to that song now, I just think of like him just yelling like, "If you weren't high during Pyramids, did you really listen to Pyramids?"
Dude, every time I think of Joe Budden now, I think of that tweet where he's like,
I'm so
"LOL, I'm so horny, I could make a new hole right now." That tweet is
Dude,
so funny.
Twitter or fucking this quarantine got everyone horny on the TL, bro.
Dude, that wasn't even quarantine, man. That was like 2 years ago he tweeted that. Or 3 years ago. People always bring it back up.
That shit's so funny, bro. Okay, did you listen to that new Drake? To see
No, I have
slide.
not.
To see slide is that what it's called?
I heard about it, but
It's
I have
alright.
not listened to it yet. I'm honestly not a huge Drake guy either.
Uh, I'm
I
not
mean, I
either.
listen to him, but
Yeah, to see slide.
I don't really like. I don't know. I'll listen to like a few songs when he releases something. Like that's how I did with like Scorpion.
Hmm.
I've only listened to probably like a few songs on Scorpion because I
Yeah,
feel like to me like Drake is just very like similar in a lot of his songs. I mean, I guess except when you're talking about More Life because More Life's a lot different. But I don't know. Old Drake is better,
yeah, dude. Old
100%
Drake
for
goes
me.
fucking in, bro. Old Drake
Yeah.
goes in. I think once Drake hit like the mainstream, where like all of his like
Once Views came out is when
yeah,
he started to drop off,
yeah,
in my opinion.
it's because like he figured out how to make a hit every single album, and it was like
Yeah.
it's like the hit, bro. And the thing
Yeah.
is that like he just recycles that over and over again. It's kind of like what Migos
Hmm.
have started to do as well. Kind of Migos have drifted over there,
Yeah.
which is fine, I guess, because he has like a shitload of fucking money because of it. Because he
Oh
just keeps
yeah. I mean, if
making
you're
like
making bank, for sure.
yeah,
And plus,
I don't know.
they're still making money. I mean, because like nowadays, because of streaming, like they're still making royalties off
Yeah,
of
off
like
of like
people
old ass
continuously
shit.
streaming. Yeah,
Yeah,
like Migos are definitely still making money off like Bad and Bougie, and that song is so old.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
which is crazy.
I don't know. I also saw this thing that said that he could drop an album this summer. Apparently, he said something about that. I couldn't find anything that was like official, but I saw a couple tweets about it, and that'd be interesting.
Drake?
Yeah,
Hmm. Interesting. A summer Drake album.
summer Drake
I
album.
could fuck with it.
I fuck with it too. If he goes back to his old ways, bro. I think. Have you heard "Life Is Good" with him in Future?
Mhm.
I think that song
That's a
goes
good
in.
song.
I think if it's
Yeah,
more of
that's a
that,
good song.
I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with it.
Yeah, I agree. And that's like one of his most popular songs right now. So I
Yeah,
feel like that's a sign to Drake, like, bro, keep doing that kind of shit, you
yeah.
know?
Do that.
I
Do
don't want
that
to hear
old
none of
Drake,
this,
bro.
like, what was that song from Views? One Dance?
Yeah.
Oh my god, fucking hated that song. Like, and I didn't hate it because it was a bad song, because, like, at first I liked it, but I hated it just because of, like, everybody who listened to it and everybody who liked it.
Yeah.
And then it just put me so off on that album.
Yeah.
The most recent album I listened to was Steve Aoki's new album,
Oh, word.
which
Dude, Steve Aoki's old as hell.
I know, bro. But he just released like an album. It's called Neon Future 4. It's got a bunch of like weird EDM stuff in it,
Hmm.
but it's got like a few songs where it's I don't know, it's like more it's like EDM, it's like pop EDM, which is like kind of what I
Hmm.
fuck with more. Like I don't really fuck with a lot of like the heavy like crazy techno shit. I'm
Hmm.
more of a generic EDM person. And he's got some good songs in there for that.
So,
But
you know what's weird,
you
or what's funny that you mentioned Steve Aoki is I watched a video on. I was just watched a video. I forget what it was over, but it was over Steve Aoki. Do you know that his dad founded Benihana?
yeah, dude, I saw that on Twitter like when I saw his album. He's like he grew up super rich.
Yeah. I had no fucking clue. I had no fucking dude. Benihana is huge.
Yeah.
It's like one of the original hibachi steakhouses.
Yeah, that's like a
He like almost
American
invented
staple.
like yeah like he almost invented like hibachi like that whole like
Yeah.
fucking cuisine. That's crazy.
I just noticed that we were talking about a hibachi place and I just called it an American staple.
I mean, yeah,
I mean it
it
is, yeah,
is.
but like it's
It
just
is. I
weird
mean,
to
it
say
is
that.
American. Yeah,
Yeah, it's American
crazy,
Asian food
crazy.
or
All right, so
Asian
I think
American.
something we should start doing is talking about an album of the week. So just something that we've been listening to, and it could be oof, it can be like new or old or whatever.
Mm,
So
okay.
um, I'm gonna start just so I can like kind of give you uh a little like like a little test run.
Gotcha.
So some album I've been fucking with this week, it just kind of came up on the shuffle was ASAP Rocky's Testing.
Mm,
Yeah,
I like
so
that
I
album.
just think I fucked with it. A lot of people didn't though, and I don't
Yeah.
know why. I don't know why.
I mean, I liked it. It just wasn't anything like it didn't pop out at me as like being a crazy like at long last ASAP. I mean, to me is number one ASAP
Yeah,
Rocky album, but I think it's just hard to follow up at long last ASAP. Especially 3 years later or 4 years
definitely.
later, however long it was that
I don't know. I
that
fucked
came
with
out.
this album. What I really like about it is that it's like a broad range of like music. So you got like hard shit, you got like
Yeah,
soft shit, and you got
yeah, it
like
is a
him
good
testing
range.
out. Hence the name testing. He's testing out a lot of shit,
Yeah,
and I fuck with that. I like it when people show their like uh range of musical talent.
yeah.
So I really fuck with the album this week. I listened to it again and was like, yeah, this shit kind of go hard. For me, here's my favorite song, ASAP Remix. If you're gonna listen to one song off of that album, it needs to be ASAP
Mm,
Remix.
interesting.
That song, it's I'm gonna say this is bold.
It's
I'm gonna
bold.
say that
Okay.
ASAP Remix is better than the original. This is like one of the few times where remixes are better than the original song.
Wow,
Cuddy's
that's bold.
Kid Cudi's verse on this fucking track just it like elevates the song to another level, bro.
Kid Cudi is just a legend.
On God.
He's the voice of an angel.
Yeah. His he's like he like comes in with this hums and everything and it's just
Yeah,
transported to another dimension. It's just another dimension.
yeah, dude. I love Kid Cudi.
Yeah. Fuck with
His
Kid Cudi.
album, Passion, or what was it called, man? Pain, Passion, and Demon Slain, or something like that.
Yeah.
Such a good album. And then the old album that came out when we were like in middle
Dude,
school,
his old shit
Walk
is
the Moon.
straight heat.
Yeah, dude. Galactic or Intergalactic on Walk the Moon is probably one of my favorites. It's probably top five favorite song of all time, to be honest.
Damn.
So good,
Yeah.
so fucking good. Just gives me so much nostalgia. I don't know why.
His voice is
I love
just
it.
amazing. I just fucking love listening to whatever Cudi's on. All right, what's your album of the week then?
Album I've been listening to. I've been listening to a lot of Long Live Mexico by Lil Keed. That album is a certified slap. It's
Certified Slap by
honestly,
Jackson Craven.
it's honestly
Certified
like
Slap.
I haven't added that many songs like from an album to like my playlists in a minute. Just because I don't know what about Lil Keed that I like so much about him. I think like I don't know, I just really like his voice. Even though his voice is kind of goofy, I just think it sounds really nice and mixed with like and his beats are just so hard. And he always has really good features too. Like
Okay.
in Long Live Mexico, he has YNW Melly, Lil Uzi, Young Thug, Roddy Ricch, Nav, Gunna, uh, fuck, and there's a bunch more, but
Okay.
I can't find them. But yeah, that
I haven't
album's
listened
very
to
good.
Lil Keed, so I'll definitely give that album a try.
Oh
Since it's
yeah,
a
it's
certified
very good.
slap by Jackson Craven.
Anybody, the Gunna song is also probably one of my well, I would say I'd say like one of my favorite songs of the year or not year, one of my favorite songs of last year because that's when it came out. Yeah, came
Uh
out in
huh.
2019. So yeah, one of my favorite songs of last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it is very good.
I have to listen to it.
Highly recommend.
Okay. So I think we have enough shit. I think we have too much shit. We're gonna have to cut some stuff. But thank you for tuning in. It's our first episode. Hopefully, I think we're gonna aim for releasing like every Monday or Tuesday. We'll see how this shapes up. So yeah, we'll see you on the next one.